Hello everyone. Welcome to Data Analytics for Business and Economic. First of all, let me introduce myself and my colleague. My name is Natalia Volkova. I'm an academic supervisor of this program. And Pavel Molchanov.
I'll be also an academic supervisor of the economic analysis track.
Yeah, just because a little bit later we tell you more about the tracks that are essential part of this program. But before these details, I just briefly overview the main peculiarities of this program. First of all, this master has been created on the basis of two other masters, namely Management and Analytics for Business and
Economic, yes.
and applied economics.
And applied economics and mathematical methods.
Yeah, and now students have more opportunity for their career development because they can choose between management or economics. What about the main idea behind this program? It doesn't work, unfortunately. And now it works. Just try to navigate our presentation. You know that company leaders have a lot of different data, and such questions, for instance, how to optimize marketing spending across different channels. Why do you usually see in your browser advertising that is relevant for you? Or which customers generate the most revenue? For example, for those who are interested in human resource management, the quite essential question is about salary and fringe and benefits. In this case, we can ask such a question as what is an optimal pay for an employee, or how to offer discount not being losses. All these questions are related to data, and data can support company leaders in decision making. That's why this program with a special emphasis not only data analytics but how to incorporate data for decision making with emphasis on management and economics. Now I'm talking in English, and it's not surprisingly because the program is taught in this language. The next point that I would like to draw your attention is about the proficiency of instructors. Some of them have been invited from international universities. And Pavel is one of example of this, because Pavel, just you could share your experience.
I recently finished the PhD program in France in Aix-Marseille University, and I'm happy to be here to supervise this program and teach also a little bit on master and on bachelor programs.
Yeah, and just we have various cases regarding international instructors. On the other hand, we also invite professionals from business environment because they can tell you more about data analytics on the basis of real business cases. That's why the next point is about instructors from business environment. And finally, profound emphasis on analytics and data-driven decision-making is the next advantages of this program. What about some administrative details that I would like to discuss on the current session? First of all, if you are thinking seriously about this program, you need to have in your mind that the program lasts 2 academic years. That's why it takes a lot of time in order to find more about analytics with emphasis on economics and management. The next important point is about educational process. all courses starts in evening time within weekdays, but it's not the case for weekend because Saturday is the day for studying, and on Saturday the classes usually start from
morning, yeah, from 9 a.m. and during the week, yes, indeed, we have the courses starting at 6:10. But it's not uncommon for our students to work during daytime and then come here to study during the evening. But you should be prepared that it's not a light program. You should be prepared to study hard at home, even though you're working, if you're working.
Yeah, but we understand that most master students have full-time positions. That's why classes are conducted in evening time or within a weekend. But of course, it's not easy to study under this program. Too many new knowledge will come in your life. And the next probably important point that can be interested for you is about self-funded places for local students. We provide 45 state-funded places. In this case, students don't need to pay for their education if they get enough number of score due to portfolio estimation. But we also have 15 self-funded places for local students and 9 self-funded places for international applicants. And if we are talking about exams, indeed, actually we don't have traditional exam, with one exception regarding English, because the program is taught in English. That's why English level is incredibly critical for potential students. For these purposes, High School of Economics organize special testing, or if, for example, you have international certificates such
IELTS and TOEFL.
Yeah, that would be enough in order to avoid this testing. And now we have a Russian equivalent of TOEFL and IELTS, which is called LinguaTest.
Yes, LinguaTest.
LinguaTest, I don't know how to pronounce it in English, but actually in Russian it sounds like that. So you can go through LinguaTest, for instance, and in this case you can receive extra scores for your portfolio as well, because if the applicant has a score higher than 41, in this case 10 extra grades can be added to the portfolio. And actually that's all about some official points. And now I would like to talk a little bit about the core curriculum. On the slide you can see that during the first academic year we have 3 key courses about analytics, economics and management. What is meant by that? Actually, under analytics core we consider various statistical data processing subjects coupled with applied machine learning method, and of course data visualization based on storytelling. In this case, we mean that all details that are discussed under data visualization will be based on the real business cases. If we are talking about management core, in this case the most common subjects are about strategic management, corporate informational system, and of course organizational behavior. We would like to increase personal and team performance, and the special emphasis analysis under this course for this point. I mean, personal and team performance. And about economics.
And in economics courses, we cover machine learning. Well, it's partially covered in analytical core, but of course, in economics, it's very common to have machine learning. Behavioral economics, a little bit. Large course in econometrics. And for the first year, that will be all. So it will be your introduction to economic analysis. And then on the second year, we have specialization.
Yeah, we have applied check. What is important to keep in your mind that within the first academic year, all students have similar subjects. It means that analytics core, management core, and economics core are common for everybody who are studying under this program. However, it's not the case for the second academic year. Now we reach our not intriguing part, but actually so-called specialization or applied tracks. In your motivation letter, we expect that you choose one of the following tracks, namely customer analytics, economic data analysis, and people analytics. And if you follow a QR code that you can see on the slide, you can watch a video that we recorded for you. In this video, not only Pavel and I, but other teachers tell you more about the different peculiarities, different points for each track. I recommend you to watch this video in order to get the more clear picture about various tracks, and also mentioning the particular track and motivation letter will give you extra 5 scores in your portfolio. Therefore, we have 3 tracks, and each student has to choose the most preferable one at the end of the first
year.
In the first year. And I suppose that's all about the curriculum issues, but now let's talk a little bit about admission criteria. In this case, as I have said previously, we don't have any particular exams. We estimate portfolio. If you are talking about portfolio, the most critical point, your research proposal, in which we expect you will outline your ideas regarding master thesis, or what areas can be interested for you and what skills you can develop studying under this program.
Yeah, so that we can gauge whether your capabilities in writing your thesis in the end of the first year, the intermediate stage of the thesis in the first year, and then to finish it during the second year. So it's very important for us to understand your research capabilities, analytical skills. So in your project proposals, it's not only about your previous experience, but also your future ideas about what would you like to study, and how, what the methodology approximately, what data you are going to use, or approximately something like this.
Yeah, you don't need to provide the outcomes, real outcomes. It's just the initial ideas and your view for research design, for instance. It could be something like this. Alternatively, you can provide certificates, GMAT or GEI. In this case, they are also applicable for this program. And if you passed these 2 exams, you can include them in your portfolio. About English proficiency, in this case, we accept international certificates like TOEFL, IELTS, and Russian equivalent title and lingua test. And if you have a diploma with honor, in this case, extra 10 grades can be added to your portfolio, and we also expect to find more about your motivation in motivation letter, and it's quite interesting to understand who can recommend you for studying under this program.
Yes. So, for example, in motivational letter, we are looking for approximately why would you like to study on this program? What's your experience? Do you work in the related field? And what do you expect to learn on this program that you're going to use in your future work?
Try to avoid some common phrases in motivation letter. Probably it would be much better if you watch, for instance, video and find there some interesting things that can be related to your career development, because in this case we understand your motivation for studying in this program. And recommendation letter also provides special insights with whom you communicated previously and who can recommend you in the future. Actually, I suppose that's all. That's all we want to tell about the agenda of this program and some most critical things for portfolio estimation. We also have Telegram channel for communication. If you follow this link or QR code, you can join our channel. And in this channel, we are ready to answer any questions. Also, we are going to incorporate chatbot to this.
And overall, you have more frequent information there than on the website, because on the website it's more difficult to publish some quick, short, new information. So be updated and join our Telegram channel.
Yeah. So joining our Telegram, we are very welcome you to joining to the Telegram channel. So I suppose that's all we want to tell you about this program, and now we are ready to answer your question if you have. Nirmal Joy is with us because Nirmal just applied for this program.
But yeah, so if you don't have any questions right now, don't be afraid to think over them, and you are free to ask them in the Telegram channel.
Yeah, just we will answer through Telegram channel. I suppose if we don't have any questions, thank you for joining this program, this webinar, and have a nice day.
Evening,
Evening
day,
or day.
or it depends on where in the world you are right